Hey there everyone, I am Rabbit and welcome to what is hopefully our final episode of Ghost House. I will talk to you more here in a minute if I can get to the light. Oh, thank God. Please die, please die. Just like one more hit, please. You guys, this has been the least fun that I have had playing a game in a very, oh my God, I gotta get out of here, in a very long time. So let me take a quick minute to explain what you're kind of seeing on the screen and what all has happened without you. So I know for sure you guys did see stage 4. And you may have seen stage 5. I don't remember where we left off in our last episode. I've had to start over countless times, and I've spent about 3 hours fucking around with this game, but we're finally here. From everything I had seen online, and I think a couple of you had told me as well, this game only has 6 levels. As you can see, we're on, I don't know what RD stands for, road or, I don't know, RD6, stage 6, that's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, you may have seen stage 5, but if not, let me give you the recap of how bullshit this is. Stages 4, 5, and 6 are identical to 1, 2, and 3. So basically, 1 is the same thing as 3, 2 is the same thing as 4, and 3 is the same thing as 6. 100% identical. It's total bullshit. I don't know why they even tried to stretch this out to 6 stages then if they weren't going to even take the time to change the houses or swap the colors of the walls. It's pretty fucking obnoxious. But anyway, I made it through. As you can see, I've killed all the Draculas and you didn't miss a goddamn thing. They all fight exactly the same. It's just very ridiculous. I will go out and say I'm over this game 100%. If it was going to take me more than like the 3-ish hours I put into it, I was not beating this game. And that is not even a joke. I was done after our first recording session a few days ago. But because so many of you expressed interest in seeing me complete it, I wanted to do you the solid of trying to get from start to finish, with or without you. And you guys saw most of the stages. I'm thinking now I might not have brought you back for anything in, anything in stage 5, but fuck you. But here we are. You know what? It's the end of stage 6. Like I said, stage 5 looked exactly the same as stage 2. And honestly, there was no variation in terms of the Draculas. They got faster and they hit you a little bit harder, but the game was just a pain in the ass. So I hope there's nothing after this, but I did want you guys to at least see if there are ending credits, what that looks like. Each of the screens in between the stages, they changed the text a little bit. Like after I beat stage 4, it said something like splendid, and then after I beat stage 5, it was like marvelous, you kick ass, keep going, you're almost done, blah, blah, blah. So you guys did not miss a goddamn thing. I'm just very salty, if you can't tell. This game has just been an absolute shit show, and I don't think it's worth all of the fucking pain and stress. So here we are. We're done. We made it through. I've invested at least 8 hours into this game total between the first time we recorded and then today me sitting down and recording. Now you cannot live without this game. Thank you. That's it. That's the ending of this game. Guys, I just have to be done. So anyway, no one can say that I'm not a trooper. This game is fucking complete, like legitimately complete. We made it through from stage 1 to stage 6. I apologize for not having any clips of stage 5. But like I said, after we ended our last episode and I died multiple times and spent 3-ish hours trying to get us to where I just brought you back, I was just fucking finished. I was so over it. And you know what? I feel like I'm pretty open-minded to games that have a great difficulty. Like, we made it through Heavy Barrel, and that game was hard, you guys. No joke. that game fucked me up on so many levels. But the thing about games like Heavy Barrel, I feel like even with their difficulty, they allow you room to really improve and to sort of figure out what's going on, so that each time you do make your way back through and you're white knuckling it through a stage you've done 4 times or a section you've already done 4 times, you can at least sort of remember, okay, I know these people spawn over here, or this weapon doesn't work well in this scenario, so I should try getting a different box and using different grenades, etc., etc. This game's not like that because everything just moves so erratically and it's such a spontaneous feel. I know there are different ways you can manipulate the environment. Obviously, we've seen through this playthrough, you can go through some walls, you can fall through some floors, you can hit the ceiling lights a couple of times in each stage, and you can trigger the little candlesticks to get a sword, and those do significantly more damage to enemies and the Draculas than just utilizing your protagonist's fist. So there are things you can do, but outside of that, like, it's a total crapshoot if the Draculas want to cooperate. Like, you saw this last fight with the Dracula here in Stage 6. I had no lives to my fucking name, and I feel like my blood pressure is through the roof as a result of this goddamn game. So, I will never play this again. I can't believe it would even troll you with that message saying you cannot live without this game. I can certainly live without this game, and I'm still too sick for this bullshit, you guys, so Rabbit is done. Anyway, on a happier note, I'm very thrilled that we were able to get through yet another retro game and a face cam series. Let me know in the comment section below what sorts of other games you'd like to see, not just for holiday specials, but, you know, face cam series that you'd like to see sooner than later. I had created a blog. I shouldn't say a blog. It was a vlog because it was in video form. But I did make a video that asked you guys for more feedback, and I did get a lot of wonderful suggestions. But if there's anything that's really pressing on your mind or heart right now, feel free to just let me know. The more I see certain titles, you know, the more it sort of resonates with me internally that, oh yeah, I know people want to see this. It was brought up in this video, it was brought up in this video, and someone brought it up at the end of this video. So, you know, feel free to say things more than once. It doesn't get old for me. It's not like it bothers me if you guys are sort of on repeat with recommendations that you make. I love hearing your suggestions and thoughts. I'm trying to catch my breath, guys, because I'm legitimately so out of it now. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm going to go have a very tall glass of wine. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Ghost House for my very first holiday special for Halloween and October, even though this did extend over into November because I took about a month, not a month, what am I talking about? I took a week off just to sort of get a little bit better. As you can hear, my throat is not as raspy as it was the last time we recorded, so I think for real this time, I know I've been saying this for 4 months because I've been sick for 4 months, that I'm almost well and I think I'm almost past it, but I genuinely do think I'm past the worst part of this, and I think hopefully in another week or 2 I will have my 100% normal voice back and my energy levels should return to what they were before we moved here to Wisconsin and the plague struck me. So thank you, as always, everyone. I appreciate your support, your comments, your emails, your thoughts, your energy, your prayers, your vibes, anything that you generate or send to me. Please know that I appreciate it. So until we record another Facecam series, take good care of yourselves. Stay the fuck away from this trollicious sack of shit game. I gotta tell you again, I wouldn't recommend this. I think Heavy Barrel was fun, but honestly, I think this game got old after the first, 10 minutes. So if you want to give it a go, I'd love to hear about your experiences playing Ghost House. But if not, you're not missing anything. And let's just wait and see what ends up being our next Facecam series. So, as I've said already, until I see you next time, friends, I am Rabbit. This was my holiday special for 2016 for Halloween. And I'll see you later. Bye.